You're welcome to this special class. Although we call it Igbo Verb Games, but the essence of this lesson is to give you an in-depth understanding of Igbo verbs and their usage in different forms. With this, you have a solid foundation on Igbo verb and their usages. I can assure you that watching this video to the end will put you miles ahead of your peers in your Igbo learning journey. So watching it to the end will surely be to your own advantage. So let's do this together. I am the Igbo tutor, Onye Nkuzi Igbo. You are welcome to part 3 of this special verb game series. Remember that verb game is egwuregwu ngwa. So, as you know before, we cover 3 things in this series. Today we are looking at parent verbs and their Igbo meanings. We also cover verb variations and their Igbo meanings. And finally, we look at Igbo sentences for usage to demonstrate how those verbs are used as they change from one form to another. Let's go now. We're beginning with this. Today we're going to cover 5 verbs. We're going to alphabet Chee, which is CH, and we're going to cover 5 verbs in this alphabet. We're looking at Chee, think. We look at Chere, which is wait, and we look at Chipo, pack away, and we look at Chilite, carry up. And finally, we consider Chute, which is fetch. These are 5 verbs we're going to look at today in the class of the alphabet Chee. So let's begin right now. We're beginning with the first one, which is Chee, think. We're going to have about 5, 6, or 7 variations here. We have Chee, think. We have Iche, to think. We have Chere, low tone, thoughts. We have na eche, is thinking. We have ga eche, will think. Then we have ga che, go think. We have echela, instruction. Echela, don't think. It's different from the last one here, which is eche, which is not an instruction but a report that someone did not think. Chee did not think, or Chee, he did not think. If you are referring to someone, let's begin to look at them one after the other with sentence examples. We begin with the first one, Chee, which is think. Chee, think. We'll consider what first sentence, and that is Chee makaya. Chee makaya. What does this mean in English? It means think about it. In our lesson series, we make use of color code to guide you on the meaning of individual word. By so doing, it will be easy for you to comprehend and then attach meaning to each word and be able to form your own sentences as the case may be. So pay attention to the color of each word. We move on to the second one, and that is iche, to think. Iche, to think. Let's look at the sentence example. Achọrọ m iche maka ya. Achọrọ m iche maka ya. What does this mean? I want to think about it. I want to think about it. Let's move on to the next one, which is echere m na ọ dị mma. Echere m na ọ dị mma. What does this mean? I thought that it is good. I thought that it is good. Echere m na ọ dị mma. Let's move on to the next one, which is na eche. Okay, na eche is thinking. Let's look at our sentence. Ọ na-eche maka nwunye ya. Ọ na-eche maka nwunye ya. What does this mean in English? He is thinking about his wife. He is thinking about his wife. Ọ na-eche maka nwunye ya. Move on now to the next one. And what do we have? Ga-eche, will think. Ga-eche, will think. Future tense. And let's look at our sentence example. Anyị ga-eche ihe mere. Anyị ga-eche ihe mere. What does this mean? We will think of what happened. Well, of course, this article may be excluded. but we have to put it to make the sentence smooth. We will think of what happened. Anyị ga-eche ihe mere. Let's move on to the next one, which is ga chee, go think. Ga chee, go think. Let's look at sentence example. Ga chee ihe ị ga-eme. Ga chee ihe ị ga-eme. What does this mean? It means go think of what you will do. Go think what you will do, or go think of what you will do. We'll move on to the next one, which is an instruction not to think. Echela. Some will say echekwala. Okay, extending it to echekwala. They both mean the same thing. Echela or echekwala. Don't think. Let's look at the sentence example. Echela maka nsogbu ahụ. Echela maka nsogbu ahụ. What does this mean? It means don't think about that problem. Let the colors guide you on individual word meaning. Nsogbu, problem. Don't think about that problem. Echela maka nsogbu ahụ. Let's move on here. And the next one here is a Chee. A Chee did not think. A Chee did not think. We'll look at a sentence example. O Chee ihe ọ ga-efu ya. O Chee ihe ọ ga-efu ya. Let's look at the meaning of this. It means he or she both goes for O or O as the case may be. He did not think of what it will cost him. He did not think what it will cost him, as the case may be. Move on back to the parent verb and pick another one now. We're picking Chere. This and this might look similar. When you are pronouncing or going to the past tense of Chee, it has the same spelling as this, but the sound is not the same. In that case, the past tense of Chee is low tone, Chere. This E, we have low tone. This E, we have low tone. It will sound Chere. But in this case, for weight, it goes with high tone. And of course, high-low, which is Chere, Chere, low, high actually. Chere, Chere, weight. But if it's the past tense of thought, of think, which is thought, it becomes Chere, Chere, low. But in this case, it's Chere, Chere, low, high. So we have gotten the next verb we're dealing with now, which is Chere, wait. Let's move on to, look at the breakdown into its various forms. We have Chere here, as you know, which is wait. We now have Chere to wait. Look at the sound. Chere, high for the vowels. E. Chere to wait. Now the past tense of this is Chere. Chere, waited. Double E is drawn longer. Chere, waited. Now is waiting is na echere. Will wait is ga echere. Go wait or go and wait is ga chere. While do not wait is echela, an instruction. But a report that someone did not wait is called a chee. A chee. Look at the differences here. Echela, instruction. A chee, a report. Let's go on to do sentences with this, one after the other. Number one, Chere, wait. A sentence now. Ka anyị chere ha. Ka anyị chere ha. What does this mean? Let us wait for them. Ka anyị chere ha. Let us wait for them. Move on to the next one, and that is ichere, to wait. Ichere, to wait. The sentence is O siri ike ichere ruo echi. This can be changed to O to sound ruo or rue, as the case may be. You can choose which one you prefer to use. O siri ike ichere ruo echi. What does this mean? Let's look at it. It's difficult to wait till tomorrow. Let the colors guide you on the word meaning. It's difficult to wait till tomorrow. O siri ike ichere rue echi. We'll move on to the next one, which is past tense of wait. And you are aware that we have reduced most of our videos to ebooks with the aim of giving you material to fall back on and also help you to learn faster even in the absence of your teacher or even when you are offline. These books are unique in the sense that they come with text, pictures and audio which are downloadable. So with these, you have your teacher always with you. How do you get these books? Very simple. Dive into the description box of this video. You will see a link to our bookshop. You can also check our channel description. You will see a link to our bookshop. Click on the link and you will land in our bookshop where you have varieties of books that are simplified and unique, and they will surely help you to learn faster. So hit on any of them and buy today, and you'll be glad you did. Let's go on with this lesson. Dialogue. Chere, chere. It run longer. Word example, sentence example. Ha chere anyị. Ha chere anyị. What does this mean? They waited for us. They waited for us. Move on to the next verb variation. Na echere, future tense. Na echere. Let's consider a sentence. Nna gị na-echere gị. We can also shorten it to say nna gị na-eche gị. Instead of adding RE at the end, you can remove it for sure to make it smoother and say nna gị na-eche gị. So if you hear that, you won't say, oh, my Igbo tutor made mistake, or I don't know, he wrote Chere instead of Che or Eche. So this is the full expression, but you can shorten it for smooth pronunciation. Nna gị na-eche gị. All right, let's look at the meaning of that. Your father is waiting for you. Your father is waiting for you. Let's move on to the next one, which is ga-echere. Future will wait. Ga-echere. Sentence example. Ha ga-echere unu. Ha ga-echere unu. What does this mean? It means they will wait you people, for you people. They will wait for you people. Ha ga-echere unu. We'll move on to the next one, a command. Ga-chere, go wait. Word sentence example. Ga-chere ha ebe ahụ. Ga-chere ha ebe ahụ. What does this mean in English? Go wait for them over there. Go wait for them over there, or go wait for them there, as the case may be. Okay, let's move on to a command again, or instruction not to wait. You see, I told you earlier that you can just write echela or echekwala. In the first example, I explained something like this to you, that you can have it this way, echela, or express it fuller by saying echekwala. Both are correct. Do not wait. Sentence example now. Echela onye ọbụla. Echela onye ọbụla. What does this mean? Do not wait for anyone. Do not wait for anyone. Echela onye ọbụla. Now a report that somebody did not wait. A Chee or a Chere. A Chee or a Chere, both are correct. Did not wait. A report. Let's go. Example in sentence. O Chee ka anyị mesịa. O Chee ka anyị mesịa. What does this mean? It means he did not wait for us to finish. He did not wait for us to finish. Match the colors. We move on to pick another parent verb. Now we're picking Chipo. Chipo, which is pack away. This is used when we are referring to a number of items, not a single item. It must be plural for you to use Chipo. If it's a singular word or item, you say wepu. Just simply say wepu. But if there are many, it has to be Chipo. That's why we use pack. Gather together and take away, right? So let's go. And now we break it down into its various variations and usage types. We have Chipo, which is pack away, simple present. We have eat Chipo, phrasal verb, eat Chipo, to pack away. Okay, past tense, we have Chiporo, packed away. And then is future tense or present continuous, na Chipo is packing away. Okay, now future, ga a Chipo, that is the future now, ga a Chipo. Then a command, ga Chipo, go pack away. And we have don't pack away, instruction, at Chipola. And then a report now that someone did not pack away, at Chipoe. All right, at Chipoe. Let's go to sentences to explain this further. Chipo, simple present, pack away. Let's look at a sentence now to demonstrate this. Chipo ngwa ọrụ gị n'ebe a. Chipo ngwa ọrụ gị n'ebe a. What does this mean? It means pack away your tools from here. You can also say pack your tools away from here. Bringing away here into the other side. It means the same thing. Okay, Chipo ngwa ọrụ gị n'ebe a. Let's move on to the next one. Chipo, to pack away. Chipo, to pack away. Let's look at a sentence to demonstrate this. Ọ gara ichipụ akwa ya. Ọ gara ichipụ akwa ya. What does this mean? It means he or she both can go for or. He or she went to pack away his clothes. He went to pack away his clothes. Ọ gara ichipụ akwa ya. Let's move on to the next one, which is Chiporo, past tense. Chiporo, packed away. Sentence example. Ha chiporo ngwongwo ha. Ha chiporo ngwongwo ha. What does this mean? They packed away their belongings. Match the colors. Ngwongwo here, belongings. Okay, let's move on. The next one is na Chipo, present continuous, is packing away. Sentence example. Anyị na-achịpụ osisi n'ụzọ. Anyị na-achịpụ osisi n'ụzọ. And then this means we are packing away wood from road. We are packing away. Because this is plural, we don't use is, we use are. So don't get confused because I wrote is packing away. I envisage a singular person taking action here. But when there are many, it becomes ani. This is ani goes for we. Then we no longer use is, we use are. Okay, so don't get confused here. We are packing away wood from the road. We move on here. And the next is ga achipo, will pack away. Ga achipo, will pack away. Future tense. Let's look at sentence example. Nkiru ga achipo ha ma emesia. Nkiru ga achipo ha ma emesia. Let's see what this means. It means Nkiru will pack them away afterwards. Look at the colors. Afterwards. Memesia. Afterwards. Okay. Nkiru will pack them away afterward. Nkiru ga chipo ha memesia. We'll move on to the next one. Ga chipo. Go pack away. That is a command. Ga chipo. Go pack away. Let's consider sentences for this. Ga chipo. Efere n'elu okpokoro. Ga chipo efere n'elu okpokoro. What does this mean? Let's look at it. Go pack away place on the table. Go pack away place on the table or from the table, as the case may be. Move on to Achipola. Still an instruction. Don't pack away. Achipola. Let's look at the sentence here. Biko achipola akwa n'anwụ. They still want the clothes to dry. Biko achipola akwa n'anwụ. What does this mean? Please don't pack clothes away from sun. Probably the cloth is not yet dry. Please don't pack clothes away from sun. Biko achịpụla akwa n'anwụ. Let's move on. And this is a report at Chipo did not pack away. A report of someone not doing what it ought to do. Let's see a sentence type. Ha achịpụghị akpụkpọ ụkwụ ha. Ha achịpụghị akpụkpọ ụkwụ ha. Let's go. What does this mean? They did not pack their footwears away. Don't mind that the way moved down here. Of course, you don't expect all the interpretation to be the same arrangement for Igbo. They did not pack their footwear away. Ha chepoi akpụkpọ ụkwụ ha. Right, we go and pick another parent verb now. And we are looking at Chilite, Chilite, which means carry up. Now you are not carrying away, but you are carrying it up from the ground. And it has to be many things also, not a single thing. Right? Chilite, carry them up. Let's move to see how they are broken down into their different forms. Chilite, carry up. Ichilite, to carry up. Chilitere, carried up. You will see that the other side, of course. Na chilite is carrying up, as you can see here. Ga achilite will carry up. Ga achilite instruction, go carry up. Achilitela, do not carry up or don't carry up. Achilite report, did not carry up. Let's go to use them in sentences now, beginning with the first one. Chilite, Chilite, carry up. How do we use it? Example, Chilite akwụkwọ gị. Chilite akwụkwọ gị, which means carry up your books or carry your books up is also correct. Carry up your books or carry your books up. Chilite akwụkwọ gị. Move on to the next one, which is ichilite, meaning to carry up. Ichilite, to carry up. Let's look at a sentence example. Ha jụrụ ichilite akwụkwọ ha. The children must be stubborn. Ha jụrụ ichilite akwụkwọ ha. What does this mean? They refused to carry up their books. They refused to carry up their books. Ha jụrụ ichilite akwụkwọ ha. We'll move on to the next one. Chilitere, obedient children, carried up. Okay, let's see what happened. Ọ chilitere uwe ya. Ọ chilitere uwe ya. What does this mean? He or she carried up his wares. He or she carried up his wares. Ọ chilitere uwe ya. We'll move on to na chilite. Okay, na chilite is carrying up. Present continuous. Let's look at a sentence example. Okafọ na chilite iko mmanya. Okafọ na chilite iko mmanya. What does this mean? Okafọ, which is somebody's name, is carrying up the wine cups. Okafọ is carrying up the wine cups. It must be plural for you to use chilite or achilite. It has to be many. Okay, if not, it will be welite, a single object. Move on to next. Ga achilite will carry up. Future tense. Look at the sentence example. Ha ga achilite efere n'ala. Ha ga achilite efere n'ala. What does this mean? They will carry up plates from the floor or from the ground. They will carry up plates from the ground or floor. Ha ga chilite efere n'ala. Let's move on to ga chilite, an instruction now, or a command. Go carry up. Sentence example. Ga chilite akwụkwọ nri ahụ. Ga chilite akwụkwọ nri ahụ. What does this mean? It means go carry up those vegetables. The colors should guide you on the meaning of each word. Go carry up those vegetables. Gaa chilite akwụkwọ nri ahụ. We move on to achilitela, don't carry up. Sentence example now. Achilitela ya ọzọ. Achilitela ya ọzọ. What does this mean? Let's see. Don't carry it up again. Don't carry it up again. Perhaps it's already gone bad. Look at this. A report. Achilitei did not carry up. Sentence example. Ochilitei uwe ya n'ala. This must be a stubborn child. Ochilitei uwe ya n'ala. What does this mean? She did not carry her clothes from the ground. She or he did not carry her clothes from the ground. Or Chilite uwe ya n'ala. We move on and back to the parent verb to pick the last one now, which is chute, meaning fetch, as we fetch liquid or water. We're going to use water mostly in our sentences. In this case, let's go. Beginning with the breakdown of the variations. We look at them. Chute, fetch. Chute, to fetch. Chutere, fetched. Past tense. Chute is fetching. Present continuous. Chute will fetch. Future tense. Chute command, go fetch. Chutela instruction, don't fetch. Chutei, a report, did not fetch. Let's go as we look at them one after the other. Chute, fetch. Sentence example. Number one. Chute miri n'ite. This is a little bit wrong. This is wrong. It's chute miri, not chutere. Okay? I think this is a typographical error. You have to take away the RE here. They are not supposed to be here. It's going to go with the past tense. So in this case, it's just chute, take away RE, please. Chute miri n'ite, which means fetch me. Sorry. Chutere miri n'ite. I think it's correct. When we want to use it this way, it's correct. If you want to remove me here, if you say chute miri n'ite, just fetch water from pot. But if you want to add the M as referring to yourself, personal pronoun, it goes with the RE. Okay? Chutere miri n'ite. So it's correct. Sorry about that. Chutere miri n'ite. Fetch me water from pot, or fetch water from pot for me. The same thing. Chutere miri n'ite. So it's right here. Don't take off anything. We move on. And the next is chute. Chute, to fetch. To fetch. Let's look at example. Ha jere. Chute miri. Ha jere. Chute miri. What does this mean? It means they went to fetch water. Ha jere. Chute miri. They went to fetch water. Let's go. We're looking at the past tense now. Chutere, fetched. Chutere, fetched. Okay. And the sentence is O chutere mmiri ụnyaahụ. O chutere mmiri ụnyaahụ. Let's look at what this means. He or she fetched water yesterday. Match the colors to know that yesterday is ụnyaahụ. Okay. O chutere mmiri ụnyaahụ. He fetched water yesterday. Let's move on to present continuous. Na chute is fetching. What is it in sentence? Nneka na-echute mmiri ugbu a. Nneka na-echute mmiri ugbu a, which means Nneka is fetching water now. Match the color. Ugbu a is now. Some would prefer to use kita instead of ugbu a. Both are correct. Let's move on to the next one. Ga-echute will fetch. Let's look at that in a sentence. Ha ga-echute mmiri echi. Ha ga-echute mmiri echi, which means they will fetch water tomorrow. Ha ga-echute mmiri echi. Let's move on to the next, a command. Ga, chute, go fetch. Let's look at the sentence now. Ga chute mmiri ọsọ ọsọ. Ga chute mmiri ọsọ ọsọ. Some will say ọsịsọ, replacing this O with I with dot under. Both are correct. Ọsịsọ or ọsọ ọsọ. Let's look at what that means. It means go fetch water quickly. Go fetch water quickly. Move on from here. And the next is echutela. Okay, an instruction, don't fetch. Echutela. Let's look at the sentence. Echutela mmiri ọzọ. It's okay, it's enough. Echutela mmiri ọzọ, which means don't fetch water again. It's enough. Don't fetch water again. Echutela mmiri ọzọ. Move on to echutei, a report, did not fetch. Echutei, sentence example. O chutei mmiri ụnyaahụ, or chutei mmiri ụnyaahụ should actually be O, no dot under, because this is a heavy vowel that follows after the consonant. So it goes with O without dot under, which is a class of heavy vowel. So this is wrong. It is O without dot under, and it should read O chutei mmiri ụnyaahụ. O chutei mmiri ụnyaahụ, which means he did not fetch water yesterday. He did not fetch water yesterday. Thank you for following us to this point. On the screen are few videos you selected which you think will be very beneficial to you. You will do well to click on either of them now and watch, and we can assure you that you will benefit maximally from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so. Like and share this video, and of course comment accordingly if you have learned something or you have a different opinion from what we presented. Thank you. See you in the next video. Dalo.